a massive message you've given out to Ghanaians. You touched on so many key things, but one very important question everyone will be asking is, what was the problem of Ghana football, and what are the plans you've got to resolve those problems?
Well, I think that I enumerated on problems. I spoke about transparency. I spoke about the loss of confidence in the establishment. I spoke about the tainted product offering. I spoke about the weak secretariat, and the answers or the solutions are embedded in the manifesto. Okay, we're going to strengthen the secretariat. We're going to be transparent, make sure that budgets are approved by all members before its implementation or adoption, and we want to ensure that we lay the ground fundamentals, the foundations of the sport, by the provision of the basic logistical and factual support, so that our clubs can stand on their feet, so that we produce good talents, and then the rest will develop from there.
Now, you said that Ghana football during your administration will be built around 4 thematic areas. Can you give us a summary of these areas?
Transparency, accountability, and good internal audit system. We want to make sure that there's equity, gender equity. The idea is to promote a lot more involvement of women in football, administratively and also as players, to ensure that we reposition the product offering. We have a tainted image, whether we like it or not, and we need somebody with a skill, technique and knowledge to ensure that we reposition the product called Ghana Football Association and make sure it's very, very attractive for corporate Ghana.
One key thing people asked about our product was the Ghana Premier League, where people said there was apathy towards the product Ghana Premier League. What is your message to change the product Ghana Premier League?
Well, first of all, I said that we're going to go autonomous. It's a policy I would push. And once we have autonomy, it means that the product is going to receive 24-hour service. That in itself is a big, big solution to the problems. Beyond that, of course, good governance practices. The secretariat is going to be enhanced. There's going to be transparency because of the strict internal compliance and audit system that we're going to put in place. And clearly, once the foundations are right, passions will come up, adrenaline levels will come up, and we'll move on from there.
Last question. One of the things I heard in the stands was the fact that you didn't touch on how you're going to curb hooliganism in our stadium, which is a big problem. Do you have any plans to stop that?
I'm sure that it's all inbuilt, to be honest. If you get the fundamentals right, issues about hooliganism will be nipped in the bud, obviously. We're talking about good administrative staff, good compliance unit, good infrastructural development. That will take care of security in itself, okay? If you look in the document, you will see a policy that is tilted towards adoption of a steward system, okay, in the management of security. We also speak about an engagement with the police service to set up a sports policing unit in the police service. So these are some of the key things that we will use to fight hooliganism.
One of the key areas that you mentioned of interest to me was the fact that you were going to institute a refereeing scheme from the SHS and the tertiary level. I mean, considering that the youth are more than half of the population of this country, that's a big deal. Can you touch on that again and how you are going to actually
throughout my submissions, I base our quality and our strength on laying the foundation, making sure that we get the preparation right, the preparatory period right. One of such preparatory periods is the engagement of the youth to be interested in refereeing. We need to educate them. We need to go around the schools working with the Ghana Education Service to go to the schools and to preach the gospel that there could be a career in refereeing, okay? And once they go through the education period, they'll be interested voluntarily. And we're going to use these juveniles to officiate calls games. And this is important to us. And so you will see that the development of a referee's lifespan will start then very, very early.
Thank you.